Ooga fucking Ooga cunts. It's Schmeckle. And I got some guests tonight. We got fucking, what's your name? Benny Hanna. Then we got Dolphin Radio. We got Wolf Shot. She's a lesbian. I enjoyed that. The first time we got a lesbian on the fucking Schmeckle channel. As far as I know.
I'm a lesbian.
And then we've, of course, got the stupid dipshit known as Sinatra Says.
And an asshole. Don't forget that one.
And an asshole.
And an asshole.
He's just garbage. He's garbage. He's a piece of shit.
Would smash there. Lesbian would smash.
Hell yeah.
And then we got Sinatra. Not Sinatra again. Well, we got Samaj. The one who does all the artwork. He's the one person here of value.
I'm gonna purposefully misjudge the pressure allowance on the pipes under your house, dude. It's a thing now.
The fuck are you talking about, Dolphin?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it yet.
Dolphin shit. It's dolphin shit, all right?
I'm an engineer, man.
Before we started, you said, by the way, I'm not drunk. And then you come out with this shit.
Fair enough.
So we had a topic for tonight.
Yes.
Which crimes are never, ever excusable. And we might talk about that. But the more important question is, who the fuck is this Sinatra Says guy? Why has he popped up? Why is he pissing off the SJWs? And more importantly, why is his voice so silky smooth?
I know.
It's only a question we have not an answer to.
I gotta say, I think my issue, or my contention on the issue is that Sinatra has asked a question that a lot of us have been thinking for a long time. Why are you so focused on us opposing you rather than the actual oppression that exists in the real world that you're totally ignoring?
Well, I have to give big ups to Tim because that was dankulous criticism.
Yeah,
and he acknowledged it. And he said that he would work on talking about that.
Yeah, and that's something, I think it's not really an obligation that any of us have to speak about the more important shit. But I think if you're going to pretend you're all political, then cover the important shit as well as the stupid shit.
And
if you just want to be a fucking... a channel like mine, as it's been when I was making fucking videos, just taking the piss out of people. That's one thing. But don't try and claim you're more than that if that's all you're going to do.
I feel like the most dishonest thing they did in their videos was what they did to Aiden. They completely misrepresented everything she said and then called her all right.
I'm not familiar with her. What exactly? Can you elaborate on this?
She basically said in the collaboration that they wouldn't be able to debate the alt-right because they don't even understand what the alt-right is saying. And they took that as they're too stupid to debate the alt-right because the alt-right's correct, which she didn't say.
You know, what she's, from what I understand of what she said, it was basically they don't debate these talking points because they themselves are not capable of doing so. Not because these points cannot be argued.
Yeah, basically, because she was on my stream earlier, and she basically said that her comment was meant to be, they don't even understand what they're saying. It's like a different language to them. So they wouldn't be able to debate the alt-right in any real way.
You can't debate somebody who is dead set on their views, who's unwilling to be swayed.
Yeah, if you're here's the thing, intelligence is basically your ability to learn. If you are so closed-minded, you're not even willing to listen to another opinion, then you're an idiot. By definition, medical definition of an idiot is somebody who can't learn. You have zero intelligence. So, I'm sorry, closed-mindedness is idiocy. If you're just not willing to listen.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's kind of strange because closed-mindedness is exactly what they'll throw at the people who disagree with them. In a lot of cases, the whole and I don't agree with people who think that trans people should be referred to by their original pronouns. I figure, you know what, if they want to identify as a lady, as long as they're going through the steps to actually become one, I'll give them the proper pronouns. But
Well,
I disagree with that. Here's my issue. If somebody says, hey, I feel like, and this is probably me because I have been interacting with the trans community since it was still okay to use the terms pre-op and post-op. Since like 2003, way back when.
When did it become not okay to use those terms?
I think about the time that Bruce became Caitlyn.
Or that long? I've never heard about that. I thought those terms were fine.
I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of negativity.
Like
I say, are you pre-op or post-op? And they're like, that's a thing of the past. I can identify however I want. Like, that's the thing now. Is like you can one day you wake up, you're this gender. One day you wake up, you're that gender. And that, I was interacting way before Bruce became Caitlyn. Way before it became on Time magazine and they put it out in the media. And I don't know, I gotta say, if somebody says, hey, I identify this way, if they say, if they're polite to me, if they go, I'd appreciate if you acknowledge me as a woman because I'm moving towards that. I'm gonna be cool with that. If you step up and say, there needs to be legislation, fuck you, I'm going to fight you every inch of the way. You do not tell me what to do. If you approach me in a proper manner, I'm going to respond in a probably courteous way. But if you sit there and try and
legislation's a different thing.
Exactly. No, fuck you. You don't tell me what to do.
To use the proper pronouns. I'm just saying, if they've put the effort in the money in that they're actually getting the surgery, I'll call them by their fucking pronouns.
I don't care if they get the surgery or not. I really don't. I'm okay with calling a pre-op trans whatever they want to be.
No, if they're aiming for the surgery.
Yeah,
if they're non-op trans that I've got an issue with.
Well, I committed.
In fact, who aren't trans.
In my Twitter banter, I committed the high crime of calling Mika, whatever her name is, her. Without checking her. What?
Who's this?
She's one of the cult. And I committed the high crime of saying her because I said she did a very good job with her moderation of the debate between Christie and the distributist. And she corrected me saying he, and I said whatever pronoun because it didn't fucking matter to what I was saying. And then he just blocked me.
You fucking bastard.
How dare you?
And then I had a few people just messaging me just like, fuck you, you're a fucking piece of shit.
If it makes you feel better, I got blocked by Christy Winters for referring to her as Dr. Winters.
No, see, Christy Winters, I deserved that block. If she annoyed me one day and I went in on her.
I don't understand my block with her to this day. Like, I was talking with her and I said, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to be respectful. And I said, look, Dr. Winters, this is what I think. How do you feel? Block. And I was like, I think she thought I was being like sarcastic, but no, if you earned a doctorate, if you're a legitimate doctor, I'm going to, that's a term of respect. I'm going to give you that.
Even if it's the doctorate that doesn't.
Even that. Like, I understand the level you have to go through to get that. So I'm okay with giving them that. Even if it's in the bullshit.
He's going through what, like fucking 8 years minimum to get a fucking PhD.
God, even if you're lucky.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Minimum.
Yeah.
You deserve the doctor, but see, I don't think it's the doctor that pissed her off, because I
think it was my challenge to her point.
Exactly. I think your argument, whatever it was, probably pissed her off.
Yeah, as an engineer, I don't focus on feelings. I focus on
no answer to it. That's like I'm sure they do block a lot of people. They, of course, all they just fucking across the board. They.
Well, I don't know. Across the board, you know, you got your Michael.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't mean across the board, but the specific type of people we're talking about, Christiosity,
The cult.
the cult. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way. They are our enemies or they are our allies. There are no in-betweens.
Yeah, I'm sure those people do block a lot of people that are just trolls. I'm sure they even block a lot of people that are actually making threats and shit.
Yeah,
But
no, and that's totally valid.
They seem to block a lot when they just have no fucking answer to an argument.
Hi, Red.
Hey,
Hey.
what is up, my triggers?
Apparently, we're talking about blocks. Block
I love that.
Block, parry, dodge.
That's better than a face for radio, man. I love that. What's up, my triggers?
Yep. Nothing better than a face for radio, goddammit. I got a voice for TV as well. It's even better.
No, it's a voice for photography. But I hate to be pedantic.
You're right. That's better.
You know, we had a topic for this stream, and I was really excited about it when you told us inexcusable crimes.
Yeah, I was thinking we could talk about that.
Let's veer over in that direction. What do you think?
Basically, I can only think of one that never has an excuse.
Children.
No, rape of any sort, or sexual assault of any sort.
Murder of children.
It depends. There have been
look. Chucky is not a child. We've had this discussion before.
There have been children who have
the
killed
soul of a psycho trapped in a baby doll. It's not a kid.
Yeah, it's like I brought up.
I know it haunts your dreams.
It's like I brought up on the last, like on Wolfshot stream. You come across, I forget their names. There were two 10-year-old boys who kidnapped a 2-year-old from a mall.
Oh God!
Beat him with
I
think it was socks full of. They beat him to death. Shoved batteries up his ass. You come across these two kids. I'm sorry, you fucking hit one of those kids and they die, while you're trying to defend this other kid. I'm not gonna blame you.
Well, that's not murder.
That's why it's defense of a child.
Between murder and killing,
Look,
certainly, but with murder, there's a lot of things that could be considered murder that I would consider justified.
Look, as
the dad who guns down, or this actually happened, so I should say the dad who gunned down the guy who raped and killed his daughter as he was walking into the courthouse.
I can't condone vigilante justice.
No, I can't either.
I mean, I can't. I don't. I understand.
I have to stand on
principle.
principle.
Still wrong.
It's still wrong. It's still wrong when you steal fucking bread to feed your family.
Yes.
I'm talking things that you've got, like, with these things, there is some excuse to them. With things
there's like a compassionate,
no excuse.
There's a compassion towards certain violations of law. I'll give you that. The guy that guns down the rapist and murderer of his daughter on the courtroom steps after the guy is exonerated. Yeah, absolutely.
I get it.
I understand it, but
exonerated. This was.
I understand it, but
for a fact, the guy had done it. It was before he actually made it to the courtroom, from what I remember.
That's even worse.
I feel like when you walk in on the guy raping the chick.
No. I'm saying, like, if he literally walked in on the dude and no one, if he literally walked in on the dude doing it, no one would put the man in jail if he'd have clubbed the kid to death right then. But he's caught, and the way to being processed by justice, and you murder him in the courtroom? No. That is not.
It's definitely the wrong move, but it's got some reason behind.
I think.
Oh, yeah, you can have sympathy for him, but that doesn't mean you're right.
Well, remember,
exactly, I'd have sympathy for the guy who stole bread for his family.
Same,
but
yeah.
It doesn't make him right.
Well, the thing is, that's an issue with it, is that there was always that slight possibility that the guy could get away with it. So obviously the father did what he did because he didn't want that chance to happen.
Sometimes you just gotta hire Batman, dude.
I'm
Fucking
sorry.
A.
I'm sorry, but the father who murders the guy going into the courtroom is a person who has conflated. Hold on. This is an important point. This guy has conflated justice with vengeance, and these two things are not the same.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry, like I sympathize with him. I empathize with him. I want to stand beside him. I really want him to get off the charges. I really want the jury to exonerate him when he goes to charge for murder. But I feel like he committed murder.
He did.
Right.
He
did.
does not understand the difference between justice and revenge.
No, and that's the thing. He has certainly committed murder.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the type of murder where it is, to a degree, excusable.
I want to give him mercy. I want him to beg for mercy before the court, and I want to grant it.
But
And if I were the judge, I would honestly make a statement where I'd say, "Look, I really just want the defense to beg for mercy, because I will give it if you just beg for mercy. I understand your plight. I know what you did, and I know why."
I'm all right with putting pedos and shit just right in front of a firing squad.
Yeah. I'm for
Yeah.
like dipping them in buckets of acid, honestly.
And see, your way is
if you really
expensive.
think, well, plus if you really
The way
think
I
about
see
it,
it with
if
a
the
lot
guy
of
was
these violent
alive,
crime,
All right. Hold on. Stop. We need to like. You two
if you're
need to
gonna
separate
announce
your
a stop
speech.
like that, it better be fucking followed by hammer time, or else you don't get a
Hammer
point.
time. Better.
Yes, go on.
Thanks, Sinatra. All right, you guys need to like say those things separately, because I think you both had good points. I just think you need to express them separately.
Well, I forgot mine, so Benny, you go first, and we'll see if I remember.
well, one of the things is that if the father didn't even kill him and he does go to prison, he's just gonna die in prison because when you think about it, even the most bad criminals would never do anything to a child.
Okay, and I don't remember my point, but I think it was related to that one.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say what Benny's point made me think of. When you get somebody like a serial killer, a spree killer, a pedophile, a rapist, something like that, and you put them in a fucking cell, and I'm talking, I should clarify right at the start, the situations where there's zero fucking doubt these people did it, right? And I mean zero, caught red-handed type shit, right? Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him right away, because that eliminates the threat. You can put them in prison for life.
Totally pro-death
that makes them a
penalty,
risk
and
to
you live in
prison
Canada.
but
it makes them a risk to prison officials. It makes them a risk to other inmates who might not be violent criminals. They might be white-collar criminals. They might be anything else, basically. Then there's still the, however unlikely, chance of escape. If they're not on a life sentence and they do get released, there's the fairly high chance of recidivism. It's a lot easier to with those types of criminals, and not even easier, just more
Efficient.
pragmatic to kill.
I can't believe you used that word. That's terrible, man. I thought my word was cold.
Pragmatic describes it, though. It's
No, it is pragmatic, but I would say efficient. Just
it's
to,
both.
like,
I mean,
allow
efficient
it
is
to
more
be as
going
cold
towards
as it needs
the
to
money you
sound.
pump into feeding them, housing them, all that. It's more pragmatic. You eliminate the threat. Prison for thieves and shit should be punishment and rehabilitation or whatever. Prison for murderers and shit should be, death. And again, zero doubt. And with something like murder outside of the excusable murders, but death.
There is no excusable murder. Please
Crimes of
explain the
passion.
term.
There is no excusable murder. There are excusable crimes that get treated.
Like homicide is excusable murder.
Yes, there are excusable homicides. Much
They're
better way.
excusable homicides. Murder itself is not excusable. That means
Yeah.
you meant to kill them and you killed them, and it was not for a
You
just
killed
reason.
them dead.
Well, what other kind of kill him is there?
Killing them bored.
There's several.
Self-defense. There's
There's crimes of passion. There's manslaughter.
There's I just woke up 2.5 seconds ago, grabbed a gun and turned and pointed and was not consciously aware of what I was doing. That's not a personal story. I'm not going into that.
We are not bringing that up right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
She's dead and she's gonna stay dead.
Hey, we said we weren't going to talk about this.
Dead, like leave the topic.
Percy,
like
Percy, stop it.
Percy.
You can't shut the fuck up with that. That was a secret. That was not supposed to get out. And it's Percival. Only my mom calls me Percy.
What?
I'm glad I said that to a moment of panic.
I accidentally signed into a stream with my real name read.
Oh, good job.
Yes, so now everyone knows my full real name.
Percival.
Percy Percival.
No, it's Percival Percivalton. Now everybody knows your real name.
Yeah, do not look me up. All you'll find is porn.
He's got a giant.
Honestly, I thought your real name was Mr. Cough. You know, Jack. Mr. Jack Cough.
That's my father's name, sir.
I actually thought I thought your name was Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
I can see why your channel's so popular, Sinatra.
Hey, I'm not a comedy guy.
Hey,
No, you're clearly not a fucking comedy guy. Did you notice that fucking Wednesday after I sent you that fucking message saying a way to bum me out before I have to do my stream? I didn't do a fucking stream that night.
Yeah, you're straight doom and gloom, dude. It's terrible.
It's all right.
Like, I can't stop listening to it, but it's fucking terrible.
I throw in some spicy memes.
Sinatra made a video though that had me so bummed that I fucking canceled the cunt stream that night. And it was a fucking charity stream.
Oh God, was it for a dog?
No, it was for Tim's cat. We had to rebook.
It was for a cat.
I also had some guests and shit, but I still would have streamed if I didn't have that excuse and Sinatra bummed me the fuck out. He was talking about his autistic kids, and then played some videos about people wanting to kill their autistic. Where the fuck did you find that shit?
Those videos were paid for and broadcast by Autism Speaks.
That was fucked.
Okay, back to our subject. We were talking about inexcusable crimes.
Killing your autistic kids.
Definitely inexcusable.
Yeah, this bitch.
Murdering your own children.
This fucking cunt was like, I think about putting my daughter in my car and driving her off a bridge.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
She said that knowing she was being recorded for a fucking awareness video.
Honestly, I think that's a cry for help, or it's a cry for attention, one or the other.
Or it's a cry for CPS.
Take her kids
Yeah, the third
away.
one.
It's a cry for
Definitely
CPS.
The third one. Hey, I think if
No.
killing-
Hold on. Now, hold on. When you start calling in CPS on everybody that says, I sometimes think about driving my children into a river, then you're not giving people that are probably just going through a really shitty point in their life.
I have never been to a shitty enough point.
No,
where
I'm on there. I'm
feel
on
like
there
it.
with you, Schmeckel, but I gotta play devil's advocate on this one.
Look,
I would rather. Hold on, and this is the reason. This is the reason I'm playing at devil's advocate. If a woman is about to drive her children into a river, I would rather her tell people, say, "Look, I am fucking losing my shit, and this is what I'm about to do," before she does it.
No,
But at the same time,
no,
And I don't want her to be afraid to tell us that.
calling the cops. If one of your neighbors or your fucking sister or your cousin, or if anybody you know comes up and says to you, I sometimes think of killing my child, get that kid away.
No, this lady didn't
Yes.
say it like that. She was like, I fantasize about it.
Yeah, that's some fucking. That's
Yeah,
some,
and if they use the word fantasize, I mean,
Okay,
that's all. That's
all right,
awful.
all
That's
right.
still
My
pretty
devil's advocacy is gone.
Your devil's advocacy was gone as soon as you started. As soon as you tried to start playing devil's advocate for a big
you did it wrong, Dolphin. This
No, I
much
didn't know that fact. Hold on,
objectively better for the kids when you hear, I sometimes think of killing them.
I take care of my
Think
two
of all the
kids.
people that can take them away.
Look,
I take care of my two kids by myself, and I have never once had that thought cross my head because I'm a decent person.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you. But as a free speech absolutist, I want to know where
What
the
does that have to do
dangers
with
are
free
coming from.
speech?
Here's the thing. I want people
Taking
to
away
feel
my
open to tell you that they're about to kill their children so that you can get in there and get them out.
But she did. She
yes.
did. She did say it, and it was recorded. CPS
Good.
needs to be notified.
The thing is,
Excellent.
Dolphin, they're free to say it, but the way you get them out is to get CPS involved.
Yeah, well, I think that's a fundamental misunderstanding of freedom of speech. It doesn't mean freedom from consequences.
No.
Say something dumb, you can get the
no.
sentence down.
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
misunderstanding that. I want the freedom of speech for the consequences. I don't know if I made that clear, but I was trying to say, like,
what I was saying.
I want to know before she does this.
Yes, I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to say it. I'm saying when she says it, take the proper courses of action.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing. When you're dealing with that level of psychosis, it needs to be investigated. You need to understand, is this woman just like losing her shit at this moment, or is she literally not need to have these kids?
She doesn't
Because-
need to have them.
She
You should
should
go,
have them.
you should go watch the video.
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
Well, you don't have to
case
sit
by
through,
everything's a case by case.
you don't have to sit through my half-hour video. All you have to do is watch the.
No. Definitely do sit through Sinatra.
No, Sinatra. I love your videos. And by the way, I listen to everything at 2 times speed except Ben Shapiro. So
You have to listen to him at half speed.
yeah, I have to. I really do. You have to cut that
Watch
motherfucker down.
everybody in chat. Watch Sinatra's
So
video. Not before you have to do anything where you have to act happy.
Yeah, or not before bed.
But
Watch that
no,
video.
I'll go check
Bring
it out. I
fucking
haven't seen it. I don't know what I'm commenting on, but I always want to give the benefit of the doubt.
No, see, the thing with me is, by the point they're making those statements, they are. If you're thinking those thoughts, and hard enough that you're vocalizing them to the people around you, if it's about your child, maybe they should mention it to CPS.
Hey,
I'm not saying you should be arrested for the fucking thoughts. I'm saying the people that are there to protect your children, no matter how constantly flawed they are. Maybe that's the time to get them involved.
hey, I'm not gonna try and hit on any nerves here, but Schmeckel, you and I are in similar situations, and have you ever come home and had your wife just be like, "Your kid"?
No,
Okay.
not once. I mean, we've only my kid's only 2, but
Yeah. Well, see, I have a 12, an 11, and a 2-year-old. So
Look, everybody has bad days, and there's been times where I wanted to just like lose my mind. But what I think a lot of people don't understand, especially people who don't have kids, I don't know if you have kids or not, but they don't understand, like, you're willing to put up with that bullshit for your kid. But that's the thing, is a lot of parents also aren't. That's why you see a lot of fucking single parents, because a lot of people aren't.
and those parents that aren't are bad parents.
yeah, like I can't even comprehend that concept. Like, why would you not want the best for your kid? Why would you detriment them in such a way that you could impair them for their life?
No, look at it this way. A lot of people, the kids were accidents, and they didn't want them. They
Bullshit.
weren't ready. My kid, I'll be fully honest. I was about to go off to fucking college again. I was about to go and get more schooling. I didn't have a good situation. The kid was an accident.
Are you gonna ever tell the kid that?
Think fucking driving that kid off a fucking cliff.
Are you ever gonna tell that kid? Look, we didn't plan you, but we're happy you're here.
Yeah, I'll be open with it. She'll understand. Eventually. I'll tell her it when she's older.
You are a surprise party.
What? I feel like I just
Schmeckle.
want to be important.
Schmeckle DM.
Schmeckle DM. All right.
All right. While I'm
Call
reading
it
my DM, Samaj, tell people about I don't know, Wolverine or whatever you were talking about.
You mean comic book stuff? I was just talking about Thor and how they partnered up, or Marvel's partnered up with Archie Comics, and now they have these little digests in supermarkets and grocery stores and all that. And some say that's a good thing because it's just printing out classic, good old comics.
Is Marvel dead yet?
Almost at this point. If you have to put out your old comics in these little digests just to make any money, you're not doing too good. That's why they're bringing back the old Thor and getting rid of Lady Thor.
All right. I checked my DMs. 2 things. Sinatra, make that British cunt join. It'll work your magic.
Hey, what
And-
British cunt?
A drunken uncle.
Yeah, that one.
My co-host of the Ghost
why
Crew podcast, which will be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. EST, 11 p.m. GMT on Drunken Uncle's channel.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody tune in. I'll be in the chat, so you'll have some entertainment while they do whatever they do during their streams.
Exactly.
I watch them on mute.
Fair enough. I'm still watching.
And the second thing, Dolphin, technical college. The first time I went to school, it was I don't know if you'd call it a technical college. It was sound engineering. I'm probably not going into anything technical again. If I go
Wait,
back,
fucking gay, dude.
Dude, don't make fun of sound engineers. They're engineers just like the rest of us.
No,
Pat on the back.
No. There should be no engineer in there. I mean,
mechanical is like
you should just
nothing
call it
next
sound
to sound.
No, I've always preferred just the term sound guy because sound engineer, it sounds pretentious for what it is.
It does, and it is.
Although really, so do most jobs that have engineer in the title.
Except mechanical or chemical.
Architectural. What the hell?
Have you ever seen,
God.
I have 2 degrees here, buddy.
biomedical
Respect them
engineer,
both.
and they have the most fancy fucking engineer name.
God, those biomechanical assholes.
Sound engineers
arrogant
can make
sons
your
of-
fart sound so robust. Robust feminist fart.
Tim made fun of you in his response. Well, not specifically you, but everybody's used to the word robust.
Tim's able to catch the meme. I love it.
I mean, it's used, and they know exactly why it's used. You did that, Christy. That was you, Doctor.
Robust
You don't
feminist
take
arguments.
It's the most robust feminist argument. And really
Robust
try yourself.
feminist arguments.
Robust.
Feminist arguments. Robust. Come on, guys. Do it with me.
No.
Robust.
There were a couple issues in Tim's video about it. One of which, like I said, I'll be mentioning in the other thing. But it really seemed like Tim could have scripted that, maybe.
I don't script anything in my videos.
Well, no, but your videos also are coherent and put together.
Legible.
I mean,
I can understand what you're saying from one sentence to the next. You don't really need to script them.
oh, you flatter me.
Oh, but I'd love to.
Oh,
I'm just ramping you up
Now
for the
kiss.
rape that comes when you interact with a dolphin.
Oh my god, just
think
fuck already.
can't rape the
think
willing.
Now kiss.
Tomorrow we'll have the whole argument.
Oh my God, my God.
Apparently coming.
Now, Kith.
Yes, Magog, ass rape. We get it.
Magoo.
I'd like to remind everyone the stream is brought to you by Tank Eggs. Tank Eggs, go fuck yourself.
Samaj, I told you they're not getting another fucking shout out from us until they're paying.
What's this us? I'm getting all the money. I
Oh,
fucking owned it.
If you're getting a check, you go right ahead. Oh wait, we're not on the cunt stream. Fuck that.
Tank Eggs.
God bless you. God bless this man.
Oh, baby.
Wait until I come out with my own product, which I discussed with you guys before the stream. So
exactly.
Yes, it should be. It will be.
I've got a product I want to come out with called Engatags.
Go get fucked.
Yeah, Engatags get fucked.
He stole my idea.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
feel
just
like
knew
we
your
put
joke
up,
before it came up.
A lot of the people in this quote unquote community have had some ideas for merchandise and shit like that. I think the way to go is probably sex toys. With the audience that that we kind of share, sex toys is the way to go.
I think we're just gonna have to buy a bunch of Clone of Willies and send those out.
Yeah, we're gonna make a clone of the dolphin's dick. You're gonna get fucked by it.
By the way, if somebody in the chat wants to send me the money for a Clone of Willy thing and their address, I'll send you a schmeckle.
Yeah, I'll send out a Sinatra dick.
A schmeckle pickle.
Yeah, exactly. It's pickled dick.
Oh my god, can that meme just die?
No.
Everything about the show. The show should probably die at this point because of the fucking fandom. Don't make the next fucking season about mocking their fans. They're doing it.
Dolphin dick.
I am so
Thank you,
fucking
Magoo.
over Rick and Morty.
Baby.
fandom.
I want to take. I'm definitely downloading the stream afterwards and saving that part.
Dolphin dick.
Dolphin dick. It was
my
the
new
greatest soundbite ever.
It's gonna be my new ringtone.
I'm just really over Rick.
I'm just gonna use it for notifications. I get more of those. I want to hear.
Dolphin, can you stop cutting Sinatra off? He's more important than you.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Go
Dick.
on, Sinatra.
I'm over Rick and Morty fandom, dude. It's fucking so cringy. You have to have high IQs to enjoy the show. Fuck you.
There we go. We got Melissa Carley in the chat saying, "I'd take a schmeckle dick dildo and screw it to the hood of my car."
Now that's dedication.
You get yourself
Thank you,
a fucking
Melissa.
dash cam.
Look at this bitch. It's a gorilla dick on my hood.
Oh, baby.
It totally beats dolphin dick on your hood. I
think
gotta
we might
give it
actually
to
have
her.
Magog this time. Magog,
Are you sure you're done, Magog?
Hey, Magog.
Okay, he's jacking off.
Every fucking time he comes in the stream. God damn it.
That's not always true. Come on, guys.
No, it's always true. Don't fucking lie. It's always true.
It's not always true. It's just
It's always true.
Look, he's just very excited. Don't blame him.
Yeah, whatever. What's up, Benny?
997 out of 998 is always true.
Oh, Sire Magog.
It's Benny Hanna and Samaj and Sinatra and other people.
How you been,
Yeah,
Magog?
we
It's
got
been
the other
forever.
people too.
Other people?
It's
There's
been a while
wolf
since
and
I've
a
had.
dolphin.
Yeah, I saw the link in the joint thing. Thought I'd drop by and say hi. I'm not doing the voice anymore because my fucking still not fully over the plague.
you have,
over
you have
the
a
joint.
bad,
We've all been suffering.
did you have
Yeah.
a bad case
We've
of
got
man flu?
Magog with plague voice, and Dolphin with new teeth, apparently.
Magog had a bad case of man flu. It happens to all of us.
Side quest was awful because I fucking did the voice for an hour and a half and I was screaming and shit because my audience wouldn't stop killing me.
Well, whatever happened with your man cancer? Did they donate enough to cure it, or?
No, I still have man cancer.
Did
Jesus
they take a
Christ.
testicle?
Oh, that actually seems like a good segue into something in the title that I forgot to mention. Rat's not dead, cunts.
What happened to him?
Yeah, he left. He's got shit to do. Real life took over. He's not going to be around no more.
I want to hear. I want to hear the real, honest cuckoldery.
I'm genuinely concerned that white YouTuber's dead, though.
Yeah, I mean, Jem's been making jokes. I'm not.
What?
I don't know.
Whoa, hold on. Back up, Sinatra. What'd you say?
I said I'm genuinely concerned that the white YouTuber is dead, though.
What happened to the white YouTuber?
He had to have a surgery, and right before he went to have his surgery, he tweeted out something like, "If I don't make it, I love you guys." And then that was like a month ago.
No, it's only been a couple weeks. It's got to be a long recovery for what he had to get done.
What kind of surgery did he have?
I was on his back or his neck or something.
Oh no, don't panic yet.
So I think it's just gonna be.
I had a broken neck at 19. I had the surgery. I was in traction for 6 months.
You keep talking over me. I'm gonna break that shit again.
Yeah, in traction, you can still use a fucking cell phone. Yeah, you can have someone.
You know what? Hold on.
Hold on. Die.
You think you can, Schmeckle? You think you can? You really want to?
We're talking about the white YouTuber here, though. If he wanted to use a cell phone, he'd be fucking rolling his wheelchair over to his cell phone and using it. Even
Gemini's been saying he's trying to amp it up. That's what he's trying to do.
No, that's what I think it is. I think it's a fucking. Hey, I might die. Multiple weeks pass. He shows back up, and it's like, Whitey's alive. Let's all go watch him.
And the whole time he was in Cuba, just like relaxing on a beach, smoking a huge cigar.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. Thank you.
But just think about it, the white YouTuber in a wheelchair.
You know, we had a topic for this discussion.
Yeah, what?
Yes. Which crimes are never excusable?
Calling Mika a fucking female is never
molesting a child.
Yeah, never excusable.
Nope.
Like there's no way you can spin that. So I needed to do it.
Not donating to Schmeckles.
It's not a sexual emergency. I don't buy that.
Not donating to Schmeckle is never excusable.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, we're going down the list. We're starting at 1. We're moving down to like 6 or 7 or whatever that is.
Wait, did you say not donating to me is worse than molesting a child? Because as much as I want money, that's objective.
It's not quite that bad.
I mean, like it's like 6 or 7. Molesting a child.
Yeah, if molestation's like a 1, not donating to you is like a 3.
6. 6. There's got to be 6 crimes worse than that.
What?
Purposely infecting a person with AIDS.
No, that's not. That's
a 4 at least. That's a 4. Give me a 4. Give me a 4.
Look at number 1 is molesting a child. Number 2 is
regular rape,
genocide,
just normal rape. Number 3 is not donating to my stream, and number 4 is not donating to Schmeckle's stream. Everything else is.
Where does genocide fit in there?
It's like 10.
I'm not talking about
accidentally genocided someone.
I'm talking about like genocide in general.
Yeah, that's like a 10. I'm in favor of thinning the herd a little bit.
Genocide's lower on the list. It's not really something one person could pull off.
All right. Fuck.
I'd be fucked if I don't try, though.
That's it, but I mean, most crimes, you can.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Disparaging Pink Floyd publicly.
That's a 5.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Have you heard recent Pink Floyd? No, you haven't, because they gave up like pussies. It was your fucking keyboard player who died. You don't need him.
You know what? At this point, we're fucking invading Canada. We're going to come up there and we're going to kick your Schmeckle asses. Why the fuck would you say that?
Because they stopped recording. Because they're and touring. properly.
No.
Boy,
Invasion of Canada. It's on.
It's pronounced Kanukistan.
Kanukistan. Someone in my stream calls you guys the Frostbacks.
Oh, well, I mean, if they're referring to me and Schmeckel, I mean, I think they call us the Maplebacks.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
Canadians
my
and-
favorite Canadians.
Canadians in general are the Frostbacks.
Mapleback.
No, Canadians are the Frostbacks. Mexicans are the Wetbacks. Canadians are the Frostbacks.
You sons of bitches.
Oh, Jesus Christ! If I stream late enough tonight, I probably will get a coat of frost on my back. It's cold.
Are you out in your hole in the ground?
I am.
Awesome.
Would you just hang out by the highway or something?
I have.
He has a hole in the ground.
Yeah, and then I've got a little hole in the ground.
By the highway?
No, I found there was this big rock on my fucking property, and then underneath it there's like a little fucking cellar thing.
By
It's
the
a
highway.
hole in the ground.
Yes, not by the highway, but by a fairly busy road.
So, how much land do you have?
Not a lot.
We're acquisitioning it.
What if the rock fell back on the hole?
Oh, I moved the rock so it won't fall back on the hole.
Oh,
It would need to be put back on the hole.
you thought of everything, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So all
you
you have to
wouldn't-
do, it sounds like to me, like all you gotta do is not piss off your missus too much.
What I need is a
Exactly.
Kickstarter for moving the rock.
As long as I don't piss off the missus or the neighbors, I'm good.
What are we talking about?
Burying Schmeckel in his little cellar.
I didn't understand any of that.
He's living underground.
I'm not living underground. I'm streaming underground.
Streaming from underground.
It's guerrilla radio.
I live above the ground.
I don't buy it.
No. No, I love it. It's guerrilla radio.
Well, Magoo
Dude,
lives in
you
a
should,
fucking castle. That's fucking awesome.
You know what, Schmeckel? You need to have a weekly stream on your show called Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah, I think that's probably been taken like 1,000 times over.
Yeah, but you're a gorilla.
I'm sure some of them are too.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm pretty sure that name's fucking just copyrighted.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if you look up on the internet and you find out it's related to some sort of like big fat gay porn related something or other. It's like some offshoot of like the
Okay,
Bears.
maybe I'm biased towards the term radio.
Maybe you are. Maybe
Maybe I am. I'll give you that.
Also, like most people with radio in their name aren't, great, right? So
Like,
Yeah.
Honey Badgers.
Oh, fuck you, man. Don't. No.
What?
Don't compare me to the honey. Oh, wait, no.
I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't comparing you to anything. I was just calling you shit. It was just a regular shot at you.
No,
And I
I
was
can
just
take
saying the
that.
honey
You know what?
badgers are
Never
shit.
mind. I take it back. I accept my comparison to shit. Here's to my 100. Here's to my 150 subscribers.
All of them. You should send them all mead.
I would. I actually had to pay for 2 weeks in the past quarter, so it's been expensive.
That's it. I've actually figured out how we're gonna find an appropriate wrath replacement. I want you to give them all a bottle of mead, and they'll all try and walk down the stairs.
That's beautiful.
Whoever makes it.
Whoever makes it is the new wrath of
No, anyone who makes it is disqualified.
So
They're not fucking wrathworthy.
Oh, son of a bitch.
A wrath would
sounds
not
to
make
me-
it down the stairs.
You realize that we're gonna have like the same number of people that we started with, that we end with, right?
it sounds to me like in order to have a tryout or a
My
competition,
meat is pretty potent.
Well, I'm just saying, drink some mead. Then you gotta get into the ring. Whoever can, defeat the staircase can be the new co-host.
I'll tell you what. I'll drink a bottle of mead. They drink a bottle of my mead, and then we get in a fist fight, and whoever wins is the new wrath of controversy. I'll take a few black eyes, whatever.
A few black eyes or a few black guys? 'Cause I don't know.
I'm not sure how my wife would feel about that. She might be turned on. She might be, opposed. I don't know.
I mean, you can always ask her and say, "Hey, honey, if I take on some black guys, we'll do something for you. Get the engine revving."
No, I don't really do a whole lot to get our engines revving. They're pretty much always revving.
Okay, then.
Fucking liar.
Yeah, he's not lying. It's in motorboat in bed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
By which I mean
I
a little too.
have a really great relationship with my wife.
Both.
I have like a schmeckle level relationship with my wife. I just all the time.
He's got almost a schmeckle level relationship with his wife.
Like 92%. Pushing towards 95%.
Okay, people, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wrap this up because I got bored of my own thing.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till you end it.
Can you just yell ass rape? I don't feel like ending it properly.
Yes, rape.